What's charging on, my crazy comrades? This is Berto here, and we got a special day here. A lot of the weird things been going on in my life recently. Changes, not really changes happening to the channel, but things are changing in life, and the channel is being affected as a result of that. But don't worry, content's still coming. Things are a little bit delayed right now. But I've got things in the works. But that's not what the subject of today's video is about, as you can tell by the title. I've got a package here, and as we all know, if I can grab it over here, this thing right here, the PS5 controller, is a piece of shit. At least for fighting games. This thing sucks, like, big time. The D-pad, I can feel it just by, like, messing with it right here. It very easily registers inputs that I do not want. I can literally rock it left. I can navigate left and right just by doing this, holding the down button. This D-pad is awful. The controller does not feel great in the hands, especially after long sessions of intense gaming. It is not great. And Sony is Sony, and for some reason they're like, we're not going to let any other controller work on our console, period. And we're all like, Sony, you suck. But people have found alternatives. One of these alternatives being the subject of today's video. I've already made the preemptive peel here on the packaging. I say that, and it's still a hassle to get out. We have the Haute 42. I don't know how you say that. The Haute? I don't know. I'm going with Haute. The Haute 42 M16 model. This is the most premium one that they have available right now, I believe. As far as I could tell. I could be wrong on that. Who knows? This was about $113. It's got 16 buttons on it. There's 12 models, 13 models, 16 models, I believe. I got the M16 just because I want more buttons. The more buttons, the better. If I don't want to use the buttons, I can always just unmap them. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? But full customizability, etc., etc. We're gonna open this up here in a second. But as I was just saying, I'm going to put that to the side over here. That's not the only thing I got. If anyone, as I was just saying, PS4 or PS5, Sony had to be dumb. And yeah, this is the only other thing in the package. This little guy. They had to be dumb and not let absolutely anything work. So people had to do, fine, I'll do it myself. We got different level of adapters. There's the boot. Oh god, what's it called? The swash boot? Something like that. Sway boot? Something like that. There's a couple different USBs that you can get, adapters you can get. I went with the Magicboots here. This is about $33. It says for PS4, but doing a certain configuration, I don't remember exactly how. I'm going to have to look it up. You can connect it to, you can make it work for the PS5 with no 8-minute reset problem or anything like that. And I got this one because I think this is either the cheapest one or the middle of the road option, because I think the S Ultimate is like $50 or something like that, 40, 50. I went with this one just because I'm hoping this one, there's like 3 or different options you can choose from, this being one of them, and they all should work, and I went with this one because everyone was recommending when you plug it in, because this is the bypasser, basically. You plug it in like normal, but this is what you connect to the actual controller itself to bypass it. I didn't even say what it is. It's a Hitbox controller. Arcade stick, but the joystick are the 4 buttons instead, so you get super precise movements. As I was saying, the problem with the PS5 controller, I can hold down and shake it left and right like it's no big deal. I shouldn't be able to do that. Here, I should have no excuse. If I'm hitting left, I should only be hitting left, because there's nothing literally else I can be hitting if I'm only hitting that button. It's a single button. But anyway, so I got this adapter because what everyone was saying an issue is that with regular like USB dongles, I don't have one present right now. But with regular just USB like flash drives or shape, they'll easily break just because of how much they stick out from the board itself, and especially with high movement. And God forbid I end up forgetting it's on my lap, or I flip it on accident and it lands wrong, and there it goes. And so this is just barely gonna be a little nudge on the edge of the board. It shouldn't be intrusive, and it should be the least amount of accident to happen. So I don't even think I really need to open that. I'll open it maybe once I actually get the controller out here. But let's put that back in a frame. Nice box though. Really pretty nice box. I really like it a lot. They took care into, it's not just a standard box. I mean, this is standard, but you know what I mean. It's not like just a cheaply. Jeez, I'm about to break this thing myself just because I can't get this tab open. No, there's plenty of padding in here, I'm sure. Ooh, but look at this baby. Oh my god, I want to touch it so bad. Don't take that out of context. Screen up here to say what buttons are being pressed when, I believe. I got a foam pad up here for protect. Oh wow, this thing is glued up here. Like, I'm not even kidding. This thing was glued up here. They did not want anything happening to this. Wow. Oh wow, I'm feeling the buttons. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. They are very much, they're more spaced out than I was anticipating for it to be. But I'll get used to it. Definitely more spaced out than I was anticipating for it to be. But that's not anything I think I can really fix. I know other controllers have like smaller buttons, but I don't think that the smaller buttons themselves, like I don't think it would make that much of a difference for me to notice it. You know what I'm saying? Already it's a fingerprint magnet, I can tell. Holy shit. But let's actually take it out of the packaging here. Oh, whoa, I can feel the weight on it. Oh my god, they weren't kidding. I was listening to all the reviews and whatnot, and oh my god, they weren't kidding. This thing's got some weight to it. Yeah, definitely made out of aluminum something. Got some rubber pads, a very slicky other. Oh my god, yeah, my hands sweat like a monster, by the way. So I'm not a great. Oh my god, this thing actually. It's like a scale. It slants towards the front. That's kind of cool. Wow, this thing is crazy. Let's take it. Let's take out the whole thing here. Put it on the table. Got the M series. Yep, all the buttons and what they are labeled as. Meant for a PC mostly, but I think it's meant for almost everything. Oh yeah, no, never mind. It has. I'm an idiot. Yeah, there's a reason this thing is so cool. Most pads like this and stuff have different modes: X input, switch input, PS4, PS3, D input. That must be PC. Direct input maybe, and then arcade, and whatever that is. But yeah, I'm not going to read all that now. It's not really important. And did it come with anything else? Yes, it does. I knew it came with other stuff. Here is the connector cable, should you need it. I don't know if this is required. I think it might be, especially for programming it. Yeah, it's definitely required for programming it. I'm an idiot. And I believe these are... Oh, this is one replacement button? Is that what it is? One replacement button. Or is that just to change... Yeah, it's either one replacement button or it's to change one of them. Like, any select button you want. Maybe. I'm not sure. I might have to look into it. Does the instruction manual tell me anything outright? RGB settings. I've never really. I mean, the mouse does. The mouse that I'm using that has it, but I've never much. I don't have a whole lot of stuff with RGB settings, so this is gonna be fun. Web configuration, turbo. Other functions, D-pad mode. You can switch between the 3 modes for the D-pad while the controller is in use. Oh, you can actually... Oh, wow, you can make it emulate the left or right analog stick. So I wonder if I can actually use this for something like COD. That's an FPS with, like, camera control. I have no idea. I've seen it work on Kingdom Hearts, but I don't know if you can control the camera. That's the problem. Anyway, yeah, I have no idea what that's for, if it's just button replacement or what it is, but I guess I'll find out eventually. Let me get this out of here. And, okay, that actually, with the rubber pads on the wooden table here, I had to actually put some effort to slide it in over here, but it's definitely, this is just going to take some time to getting used to. I can already, okay, that's not going to be too hard to switch between. And then, yep, okay. Got thumb here, 2 buttons here, all the buttons, just a lot of buttons. I'm gonna have to mess with this thing. I would do an OS video, but I don't exactly know what I'm doing yet, and I don't want to bore you guys by fumbling around and you not even seeing what I'm fumbling around with. So yeah. I'm going to do a review of this, I'm definitely going to do a review of this, because I got this mainly for MK1, because if you've noticed, I haven't put a video out on Peacemaker or Ermac yet, or any of the cameos, and the reason why is not only did Final Fantasy VII Rebirth kind of take over everything when it came out the day after Peacemaker did, and I never got to him, but... when I eventually did try and make a couple videos going to those characters and trying them out, but I literally couldn't even get past the 2nd or 3rd combo trial with either of them. I got further with Ermac than I did with Peacemaker, and that's just because of all the PS5 controller sucks, and the game was just reading inputs. It's just not a fun time. So I got this. Hopefully this is going to solve the issue. It should, from what I'm hearing it does. And I'm excited to jump into way more fighting games than just MK1 with something like this. I'm looking at Street Fighter 6, I'm looking at Tekken 8, I'm looking at all the big ones, I'm looking at even classics, classics, I say classics, but they came out in 2011, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, because those have major modding scenes, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was one of my first... That, Mortal Kombat, and Smash were my first 3, like, fighting game loves. I'm still, like, trying so hard to get into Street Fighter and Tekken. It's just the way that the combos look. Mortal Kombat and UMBC 3 were just so much more appealing to me. And that's okay. I'm not... it's not to spit on any of the other games. Like, no, you gotta eat the disc. That game fucking sucks. Like, no. No. I'd be an idiot to say that. I'm saying MK1 is my favorite out of all of these right now, and it's doing the worst game audience-wise and sales-wise, I believe. So, anyway, yeah, that's enough rambling on for me. I'm really excited to try this out. This is going to be so much fun. It's going to be hard to get used to, but I'm really excited. I'm really glad that the buttons are not, like, super hard. I don't really have to, you know what I'm saying? It's very easy to just tap. Very easy. I like the sound of it. Is exactly what I was hoping for. I'm really excited for this. I'm going to get down and funky, and I'm going to see you guys for MK1. So, thank you all for watching, my crazy comrades. This has been Berto with the unboxing of the... Oh, well, there's also this, but, I mean, I don't think I have to show you me plugging it into this thing. It's more operational than it is physically, like, a part of the thing that's important. You know what I'm saying? It's not... This is the main event right here. This is just... help. Anyway... but yeah, I will see you guys, later. I'll see you guys for some MK1. How about that? Because that'll be, honestly, my test trial with this thing, and you can see me get better live. Peace out, everybody.